Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'll be going through the West Coast Eagles versus Richmond game, in which Richmond should have probably come back from the clouds and won this game. They played so horrifically bad. I think it was 6-4 to 5 goals, 9 in the end. Katie Brennan missing a lot of chances, as well as giving away 4 free kicks. Probably prevented Richmond from actually winning this game. They gave away a ton of silly free kicks. What's that? 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 free kicks. And I'm pretty sure, in the end it was pretty even, but at one point I think they were down about 8 or 9 free kicks. Just because of silly acts, late acts and stuff like that. So in the end, West Coast got a win over Richmond, who I think could be disappointing this year, alongside Essendon after Essendon's display in round one, as well as also Gold Coast, which we'll get to. Gold Coast will be on the Tuesday game review that, and then we'll get to all of that other stuff there. But anyway, let's just jump into this video here. As you see here, West Coast won 40-39. We'll have the other, we'll have the quarter by quarter there as well. Drennan, 89, pretty sure she's a midfielder, but 18, 2 and 10, 89, very good going from her. And yeah, she did really well. Hoskin, 87, a defender who, defender status, 87, could be very, very interesting. Yes, she did score only, she's went 44 and then 43. So I'm very intrigued to see how this one goes, given that she's priced, I think, at around 40. And then 87, that should get her up about 140k. So she'll be about 680k. I wonder if I do move off Too Good, whether I bolster that back line and get in Hoskin for like a Serene Watson or something like that, because I think that could be very, very valuable and manoeuvring there. So yeah, that's certainly something. I'm just thinking about ways to maneuver around Bonnie Too Good, as I do expect her knee to be sort of cooked in a way. But yeah, so Hoskin is one that I do want to target around probably that 680, 690k I'd expect after game week 1. But yeah, she had a really good game. Ella Roberts was someone that I was really, really worried about. And this is why you think that now that 118 from Conti, which we'll get to, the 104 from Rowbottom and the 121 from Marinoff are really actually valuable, because these midfielders that are up and around the case, and Zali Goldsworthy, I think, put up a 122. They're all in and around, and McCarthy 139, which we'll get to. They're all in and around this 1 to 1.2 million, and they're all putting up sort of iffy scores anyway. So Ella Roberts, I thought one that would get away massively. Ended up going 31-14, 21-13. Ended up with 20 touches, and yeah, she just tied it with Thomas, who went 24 touches for 79. I thought Thomas's role was really good. I don't think she'll necessarily score 79 each week, because she did have like 8 kickouts or something, and we'll get those numbers in the near future. But yeah, I thought she had a really good game. And yeah, I think that she'll also have some games more so this season where she takes 4, 5, 6 marks as well. So I think that should help her out. But I do think she'll be able to be the number 1 scoring defender after 4 weeks, and that'll help her out. Wakeford did pretty well in the ruck, 7 tackles, 19 hit-outs for a 70. Lewis here, 19 touches for a 63. Gibson, 54. Bushby, Cleaver. And then you sort of just get to, I hate to put it this way, but sort of nothingness after Gibson, to be honest with you. You got Gibson, Bushby, Cleaver, Simmons, Goranova, Weston, Baker. I thought one could have pushed on. Smith, Rentich, I believe on debut. I'm surprised, only 26 to be honest, but I guess that's what happens when you're sort of in a more lockdown physical role. Britton, Schilling, Franklin, Lyons, Wakeford, I think had a blood rule issue at one point, and that's why she was low tog. But yeah, some of these girls, high tog, low scoring, isn't probably the greatest, and that's why I probably wanted to stay away from them in general. And then Gooch somehow played 45% for a 2. Then we move over to Richmond, and if we go here, I probably didn't show Frederick score that well now thinking about it in the last review. But Monconti, 118, absolutely huge, 31, 4 and 6. And you'll actually look at her, 23, 29, 38, 28. She absolutely dominated the second half, doing very similar to what Marinoff does, and just getting out of the back of stoppages, swinging around 2 or 3 steps and planting her foot into it. She ended up with 31 touches, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was a very even split between handballs and kicks. Given that, let me just double check that for you guys there. 1 second. It's this game that I want. She ended up with 17 kicks, 4 handballs, 4 marks, 6 tackles. Absolute huge effort. She'll be one to definitely readjust to soon if you don't already have her. Mackenzie, 81, looked pretty good. I think she got away very, very quickly. Mackenzie, yeah, she got away very quickly, and this 4 in the third quarter was a little bit annoying for those that have her, as she ended up scoring an 81, and outside of that, she probably would have ended up like a 95 and almost been a must-have. But yeah, she was the, alongside her and, McCarthy absolutely dominated. Those two were probably the better mid-pricer option to go for, as you really probably wanted more value in that forward line. Dempsey, 75, 25, 18, 22, 10 split. She did pretty well for her 18 touches. Kelly, 25 hit-outs, 3 tackles and a goal, 72. A lot of the ruck seem to be going between 70 and 80 this week. I think that's about 4 or 5 already. And then you've got the big scores out of Strom and Frederick. Shevlin, 58. Yassir, 58. Egan, 56 on 22 touches, gave away a couple of free kicks. Brendan is someone that I'm looking at and wondering if I can get her in 2 or 3 weeks' time. Given that she put up a 51, she's going to drop, I think, roughly 70k, 80k. And that'll be an interesting watch there, as I think you'll be able to get her for probably 800 to 750k in the near future around her double, and that'll be very, very valuable. Dalloway, 49, Graham, 40, Woods, 36, Miller, Seymour, Lynch, Jones, Hicks, Ryan, Cresser, McClelland, Eastman, and Reed. I don't think there's much value, to be honest, in the rest of the squad. I don't think any of these girls were necessarily rookies from memory here. And yeah, so I just don't think there's much value in Richmond this year outside of Conti, Mackenzie, and probably Brennan when that double hits for Brennan. I still think Brennan will be one of the top scorers, given that she did kick 0 goals, 3, had 4 free kicks against, and scored a 51. If you just give her 3 goals straight and leave 4 free kicks, that's a swing of 27 points. That gets her up to a 78. That's near enough her what she was priced at. And I think her break-even was like 86, given that they do weight the break-even slightly higher. So yeah, she is going to go down probably somewhere close to 80, 90k, and that'll get her into 830k or so. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes there. But anyway, that pretty much is the video there. If you did enjoy it, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when future content is released, and I'll see you guys in those videos. Bye guys.